Now, Manchester City are currently hearing for over 115 charges for financial breaches in English Premier League in what is now dubbed as the trial of the century. The punishment could also mean that Man City may have to bow out of the EPL midway. Our next report takes you through a detailed scenario of this case. Take a look. What is called as the trial of the century, the hearing into Manchester City's charges for allegedly breaking Premier League financial rules is officially on. The reigning champions, Manchester City, were charged and referred to an independent commission in February 2023 after a 4-year investigation. City were hit with 115 charges, with the alleged offences said to have taken place between 2009 and 2018. While a decision is unlikely to be made until next year, it is expected that the decision can arrive before the end of the current season. But what are the charges? Well, the Premier League have accused Man City of breaking the rules over 9 seasons by allegedly failing to provide accurate financial information. Allegedly, they did not fully disclose the financial remunerations that were made to one of their managers over a 4-year period. The Premier League also alleged that City failed to comply with UEFA's financial fair play rules over a period of 5 years. City have also been accused of failing to fully cooperate with the Premier League's investigation into their financial standings. They have strenuously denied any wrongdoing. What could this actually mean for Man City when we talk about the quantum of punishment? Well, a range of punishments would be on the cards if City are found guilty by the independent panel. They could be docked points, given a limitless fine, or even kicked out of the Premier League, possibly in the middle of the season, but this would be an extreme punishment. A decision is unlikely to be made until next year, though it is expected to arrive before the end of the current season, but Guardiola says that he hopes it to end soon.
Hopefully finish soon. Independent panel will decide, and looking forward for the decision.
A guilty verdict could also bring to an end Pep Guardiola's glorious reign at the Etihad. However, fans are looking forward to a positive response as the trial continues for at least 10 weeks at a confidential location. Deepika Mehta's report for DD India. And on this, football law and finance expert says it might be difficult for the panel to find the English champions guilty of the most serious breaches. Take a listen.
It will be very difficult for an independent commission to make a finding of fraud against the sorts of individuals who were involved, both in relation to Manchester City, but also the third parties involved. And proving that in this forum, I think, will be a challenge. So that will be the hurdle, that the Premier League has set itself up with a very high bar, and accordingly, to succeed on the most serious matters, are going to effectively have to say that City have created false accounts for the best part of a decade. And that will be clearly a very, very difficult call for any independent commission to make in a forum of this nature. But if they do, clearly the consequences are very serious for Manchester City.